help from disguise self and just the fact of being incognito to begin with, you had all, in various ways, made your way across the city to meet with William DeWord Jr., who you fought hard for that name, so we're going to use it.
We did.
Yes. He liked your evidence and needs more proof of its validity.
Yeah.
He is with you guys, you just got to get hard proof to him. Well, with you in the sense of equal opportunity employer and reporter.
And he wants stuff specifically on work.
Lord Rust.
That's it.
Lord Rust.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
yeah.
And the contract that you have.
Yeah.
Yes. With Tia Time.
Well, he has that info.
Yes, he has that. He also gave you, and who has the, well, he did not. His photographer, Otto, gave someone a disorganizer. Who has that?
I'm pretty sure it was. Right.
Sure.
So you have a disorganizer 2000.
Okay.
You should put it in your inventory.
That was told specifically not to be messed with.
Asked very cordially
Yes.
not to be.
We can use it. We just can't. We
Into-
just can't mess with the settings.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Don't
mess
Don't
with
go,
settings.
don't go through his browser history.
Don't go through his browser history, correct. In all the shenanigans, some of you managed to catch glimpses, and some a little more personal than others, of two figures, both in pinstripe suits, pink and gray pinstripe suits and fedoras. One large as a house, just shy of being a huge creature, human, built like a solid brick wall that is like 6 bricks deep, just solid.
That's a lot of bricks.
The other one being
found 12
small,
bricks.
more like 5'2", 5'3", very skinny, overly large head, fedora and face extra pointy, and had a knife flipping between hands. You got an extra glimpse, but so far, barely making some escapes using some great spells to get away. You've all made your way back to the study at the university, where some of you, Aldashar and Zaros, went to the library. You found some issues of the Sun. You learned about Wendell Poons being the oldest wizard. You found some rumors about Vetinari throughout the Sun. It could be a doppelganger, turned into a tree, kidnapped by aliens. You also made a serviceable map of the Underank.
That was me.
At dinner, Ridgeway announced that the school would be joining the football team, football league coming up. Also asked if you'd be interested. There was some disappointment on how far deep into the times that it was announced. The unseen, or was the team name announced?
I believe so.
Right? Unseen Academicals?
Yes.
Correct. Okay, cool. And then Ponder let you know that scrying isn't illegal, but it can be dangerous.
Yeah, because it can be both ways.
Yes. The group back together around 7 p.m., Zaros staying in the library, and you had discussed going to the Assassin's Guild, checking out your house, and Aldashar had mentioned the Tower of Art.
Yes.
And that is where we find ourselves, back in the study.
I'm assuming we'll be leaving. You said the college has several meals throughout the day, more than just the 3, right?
Oh, yeah.
There's always food
Okay.
there.
Yeah, if we're even considering having to go into the Underrank, we should pick up some extra provisions to keep with us. It's like travel rations.
Yeah, I got those rice cakes.
We should get some more rice cakes.
So
Those were special rice cakes.
We should get some more special rice cakes.
Don't know if they have.
yeah, we just want to make sure we're stocked up
They
before
always
planning on
have
being
more.
gone for any like even potentially being gone any length of time.
That's why they have to play soccer, so they can always have more.
Sure.
New question. Do we know if the key works in the Underrank?
Nope.
We
No
don't.
idea.
We don't. But I can't imagine any reason to not.
We got it after we were in the underrank.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we haven't tested that yet.
Okay.
But I can't imagine there's any reason why it wouldn't.
Have
You have to put it in a
I was gonna say,
door.
have you
Door is
seen
required.
doors?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
yes.
some rubble buildings and stuff
Okay.
down there.
Yeah.
Can we bring a door frame?
Yeah. Could go back to the library and try to find maps of the underground.
That's definitely doable.
Or even maps of it, because it was previously Ankmore Park, right?
So what you found was old versions of the city
Yeah.
that you overlaid using your memory
Yes.
to kind
Yeah.
of
So it's new New York built on top of old New York. right?
exactly.
Okay.
Seattle.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. It's.
100%.
Is there a statue of Philip J. Fry in the middle of it?
You didn't look at the
I
statue
didn't.
map.
I didn't.
man.
I love that though. So maybe we could even find really old map of the city.
That's what I tried to do. And
Oh, you tried to find an
but
old map.
that
Okay.
didn't show like openings.
Because we're looking for more like
Currently.
current day, like discovered entrances that people
Yeah.
have reported.
Yeah, I can go back to the library and I can figure that out.
I mean, we could all go, and it's not that late yet.
Yeah.
So you make your way across the grounds. The more perceptive among you can hear in the distance, and you hear some like groaning in
The dead are
different
here.
voices. You make your
Nope,
way.
just the
across-
exercising.
It's Wizards doing exercising for the sports games.
Would that or the motto of fighting with some sort of carnivorous plant?
Also, yes,
Always a possibility.
but he'll be fine.
So you make your way over to the library, and you can see there are still some lights on, but it's definitely mostly closed down for the night. You head in through the front. So you head in, and there's like the front desk area, and you see that there's a hammock set up, and the librarian is laying down, kind of sits up as you walk in, points in the doors.
We got it. Thank you.
Open. It doesn't seem too interested in helping you out, but you're more than
Is the librarian not the librarian, the lady that's been in there sometimes? In there?
No, there's no one.
No one's at the help desk.
No.
The unhelp desk. She was not very helpful. I'm gonna get back to the same kind of area where we were at. I assume it's gonna be in that same area.
And you're specifically looking for.
A list and or map of
No
And-
entrances.
known entrances into the underrank.
I would like to look for any documents around the construction of the new Ankmore Park over top of the old one, and see like when they were building it, if there were any places where they left like so they could travel up and down.
You're looking for like building permits and stuff?
Yes.
That sounds like a
I
Zara.
think as built as they're called.
Do we also want to just maybe look for
Nerd.
like actual maps of the old
Yeah,
city?
that's what I
Yeah.
think you guys are looking for.
Yeah.
Right?
So you found maps of the old city.
Yes. Yes.
That you have.
Yeah. I can pull
get
this out.
copies of those.
You can make them,
Okay.
or yeah.
Yes.
I can forge
Or you're
things
saying,
that are
like, you
legitimate
want- you want
copies.
me
What is
to
a
make you a
forgery?
copy?
But a
No,
copy
I
is illegal.
mean, I was more saying like as characters, do we like can we make a copy of that so
Yes.
in the future if we need it we say we have it.
Yeah. If
Okay.
you
Do they have a magic copier in the library?
roll an investigation check.
Somebody help me look for this magic copier in the library.
Got it. I will assist. Just as Marina Dynasty Portal card, by the way. Yes, that is correct.
Nailed it.
Um,
You said a what check?
investigation.
Investigation.
Do you want me to?
Don't you mean
also-
perception for everything like Pathfinder?
Do you want me to also roll investigation or just give him?
Your choice.
I will also roll.
Before he makes his choice. 9 force 13, and I'm not gonna I'm not gonna inspire myself. on that.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
We haven't slept. I only have 2.
Is
You're
there a
good, keep
magic
going.
copier?
So you look around and you remember these bookshelves. They tend to move. They tend to kind of slide around. Zaros definitely gets lost for half a minute.
Do you remember that we got attacked by a fucking dinosaur in here?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was when I was not here. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Sorry, that just popped back
It's
into
a
my head.
Thesaurus Rex.
Yeah, Thesaurus Rex.
Yeah.
Sorry, it just
I
popped back
remember
into
it
my
just
head.
picked up Zoe and just held him.
Yes.
For like a
Yes.
solid 10 minutes.
Joey was just like, I am Tank, chew on me. I think he oohed a little bit.
Yeah. You do find eventually, and you've seen a disorganizer, and you see a big version of it, but it's very simple. There's only a couple buttons and a big white.
Yeah.
Imagine about this big.
Yep.
But there's no signs that say. But you're pretty confident that this is some sort of copying device. You do see some shredded copies in
Yeah.
the garbage can next to it. There's next to it is a shunk
Yeah.
paper cut thing.
Like other pictures of the library, but
Yes.
Roll investigation check.
okay.
Said that.
Investigate for butt.
Monkey butt.
Investigation
11. The best you find is it looks like someone, probably a young wizard with like a very small beard, maybe about like my size, but for wizard, this is like
On his butt?
no. You see a face like with a hand pushing down. It's like this.
Is he getting hazed?
Not quite sure, but something happened. But that's the best. There's no orangutan derriere
Yeah.
in there.
Disappointing.
So can we? Is it possible to go find the old maps that I had previously located and make copies of them?
Of the actual maps themselves, because
Yes.
you compiled them together to make the map that you have.
Yeah. Sure. I mean, just make a copy of the thing that I compiled, but also just like
Yeah, you want
Get the
to.
source material.
yeah,
All right. Yeah. What was your investigation check?
unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Yeah, you find the maps that you had
Yeah.
previously found
Yeah.
of the city, and you're able to make copies going back. We'll say like 350 years. You feel confident that's around the area where you were.
Yeah.
Looking at like some of the features and buildings that you had seen. But it is not a direct. It's still only giving you, and if you make copies, other people +2 on your survival check.
Oh yeah. Sure.
In the underrank. It is not a perfect map.
Yeah. If someone's got a perfect map of the underend,
Yeah.
But yeah,
I would like to meet them.
You take.
Just
I'm
steal
gonna
it.
say,
Maybe Carson?
it's
Are
not.
the Durgar?
It is not a
Maybe.
fast process for you to make copies of all the maps plus copies of the underranked map for
Yeah.
everyone. Roll me just a dexterity check to see if you're able to get this done and still get a full night's sleep.
Wasp will
Hear me out.
hand
Yeah.
things to him if I can
I was gonna say,
So if,
hear me out.
someone wants
Aldashar
to
goes to look for
advantage or
stuff.
something?
Yeah.
if someone wants to help you, they can, but that's what they're doing from
Yeah.
Wasp has no interest in the
Yeah,
library.
could we give
whatsoever.
this task
I'd
to
rather
Wasp
just
to
help
do?
you do whatever
Yeah.
you're doing.
and somehow rig up a treadmill with a treat at the end.
if you wanna.
No, I don't want wasps to attack me.
So are you doing this?
No, I'm gonna let Wasp handle the actual. Put this here. Push
What's
button.
your intelligence?
It's like 12? It's not super low. I just don't
No,
care.
you just don't care.
Okay, it's 12.
Fuck a library. You've done-
My
Position.
intelligence is 14. It's not like.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure. Hey, my character in Bart's game has an intelligence of 10, and that was only because I got like a bump from being a human. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
But a 12, okay, yeah, you.
Right. You put the thing on the thing. Press the button. When it's done, put the thing on the thing. Press
So
the
it's
button.
going to be a higher DC, and so you understand if you're doing this by yourself, this is you rolling to see whether or not you can still get a full night's rest.
I mean,
So we're rolling separately to save you time.
No,
Basically.
I also
Aldashar
can help
is saying
out.
like, hey,
So if they both
Wasp,
do it,
will you come over? Yes. If
I can help
two
out.
people will
Yeah.
have a lower DC, and either you can both roll or roll at advantage.
You want me to just roll at advantage?
I mean, I think our intelligence the same score.
Are we making intelligence or
Like,
dexterity?
or oh, you know, use it right. you said dexterity.
Sorry, dexterity to do. That
I'm
was
assuming
earlier to
dexterity.
make sure.
I would say
I could
Definitely
definitely
much higher than
Can I
that,
make
so
a
you can-
deception check?
I will provide assistance so you can have advantage.
Yeah.
I think most of your assistants will be stopping me from destroying the machine when it prints wrong.
Yes. That's
Like,
canon.
this is not a test that you can fail at. It's just how fast can you do it.
And just put it on there and print, and it prints wrong, and she's like,
Alshar, can you find another copy? Alright, so I'm
So I roll an
looking
advantage.
for
Yes.
Okay.
Right? That's what you
Yeah.
said? Okay.
Please, God. do
700.
this. 12.
That's what I said.
12. Okay. It was lower,
But not that low.
but not that low. It was a 13. So you guys spend the rest of the night, and it pushes to like 12, 1 o'clock, but you do manage to
That was with advantage?
yeah. You
Well-
do manage to make copies
Roll a
of
5 and a 9.
all of the maps that Aldashar found,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
a copy of the map for each of you.
What do you roll on
Do we have enough for a short rest, if not a long rest?
I mean, a short rest is like half an hour.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I think it's an hour.
An hour.
Yeah, but still.
Yes,
yeah, so-
yesterday was the interview, correct?
The what?
Yesterday was the interview.
Yeah.
Interview, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So we
Yesterday
did
was the
have
interview.
a we did have a
So I
North
haven't used
Korea
any of my
fucking
wild
hates that
shapes or
movie.
anything for today anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would say yes, you can
Okay.
take a short
So you
rest.
won't be destroying it as a
Um,
creature.
Pushes you. We'll say you guys are gonna get to sleep around like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
I don't think it actually matters that much for me whether it's short, but I figured.
But we'll also say in that amount of time, because other people sound like they're going to continue looking through the library, you would be able to add, like if they're like, hey, we want a copy of this.
Okay.
We'll
Because it's taking us a
include it.
little longer. than
We're just going to be
expected, so-
printing for all
Yes,
night.
just
Okay.
when,
Yeah.
when you go to sleep, if you do wake up with them, you will take 1 point of exhaustion each.
Okay. What does that do again?
No,
he's a barbarian.
Where is it?
Or was a barbarian.
Or was a
Yeah.
barbarian?
Disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah, it's not till the second until it affects your attack.
Does
roll,
that
so it
include
gives a shit.
all skill checks?
Yeah.
Is initiative considered an ability check?
Yes.
Yes. Because you can be proficient in that.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Oh, yep. So you guys, and you get a feeling for it, and Wasp, after a while, you realize, like, you can kind of see with your, little hyper vision that there's something doing this. Like, you see something running so fast you can barely take it in, but after watching it for hours and hours, you realize there's some teeny little creature, and you swear to God, it has a little fucking paintbrush. And it's just running around and painting as you guys
So like
lay
the cricket
things
from
down.
Mulan.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But anyway, that is your
Really
guys.
what I
The
think
rest
we
of you,
should
what
do.
are you looking up?
so
So
I want
You
to try
want-
and find.
Maybe
A-
right
a-
before-
known entrances, you rolled unnatural.
Well,
No, that was
okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it.
No, I'm gonna have you re-roll because you got the copying machine set that
Yeah,
up. So
that's- Okay.
go ahead.
So again, this is an investigation.
Yes.
Investigation.
Can I ask you if I found anything last time about a subject I looked up? Because it'll influence my search this time.
12.
12. And your question is.
Did I find anything about the university itself existing in Old Ankh-Morpork?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
This
So
university
this is
has
newer
been here
building.
For yeah.
Okay. Then, because most of the information I found so far has been university focused, I would like to specifically look for design and construction and what the documents I was talking about before with regards to the university. So
So
I feel like
what is new construction at the university? Like you're looking.
yes,
for
when there
things
was
like-
stuff built above the old Ankh.
Gotcha. Okay.
How did they do it?
Yeah,
How did they
go
get
ahead.
up and down? What was the construction tactics? Who got paid? Was it fucking slant? It was alive. I'm going to inspire myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna think about all the cool places I've been and the cool stories I've had, and then I'm gonna not tell them to Elshar. That's 20.
You're just like, Aldazar, I'm so much fucking cooler than you, and then just nailed it.
Damn, I was like, I wonder if he's got human toes
you
or
start
elephant
doing
toes.
you start doing some reading and some digging through, and you realize pretty quickly there is no old Unseen University.
So I was wondering.
You find documents of them shoring up their, like, as things sink, they kind of move slightly down, and then the whole university will move up as things get built up slowly. Like, it's just ebbed and flowed, and you see it is very deep magic within the university itself that the upper wizards are a part
That
of.
very much tracks. I was wondering if that was the case. You mentioned that they've kind of built it up as the city has sunk and whatnot.
Yes.
How do they access underneath the university to build up?
So
Because there are workers' entrance.
you learn that.
Me putting Mark
Within
on
that-
every spot right now.
Yeah. Within
Here's
that
the
20,
dirt, Mark.
Yeah, we'll give you some.
Where's the dirt, Mark? You didn't even get that dumb joke.
Nope.
The other campaign.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You learn
Damn it,
that it's not like no workers are going down and
Okay.
shoring things up. It's more like the university itself is just
Doing
a
it.
thing.
Yeah.
But you do learn that for some weird reason you find like some a money paper trail of
Invoice.
the upkeep of an underground dungeon. Just like, you see Mimics 3, you see Orcs Deranged 2, like you see, and they're like very old. You do not see any recently, but you do see that there is a long paper trail of the upkeep of a dungeon within the Unseen University, off the main building.
I love that.
Do mimics have a lifespan?
As
They
for
do not.
known entrances,
We're about to find out.
you don't find
Sure.
any sort of like.
Hey, here's all the underranking.
Yeah, that it seems more like you do find some information that like Durgar live under the city. That is a known thing, and people believe they have their own entrances that are very secret and guarded to them.
Right.
But it's certainly not public knowledge, and you get a feeling pretty fast that while there is some talk of the history of Ankh-Morpork, wizards are not, they don't really care. About the
Yeah.
city.
They're moving forward.
Yeah.
Where are the Durgar coming up to get their
Where are the dirt are?
their air fresheners?
There are air fresheners, that is. Rain, is there anything you would have liked to do while this was going on?
Crack.
No, moral support.
Okay.
Could you have helped copy then?
Roll
Yeah,
me.
I could have.
Would that reduce the DC to 12?
Roll me.
Lawyered.
I'm gonna say this because I know your dexterity is really fast,
Yeah.
really good,
Yeah.
but you are
Attention span.
easily distracted.
Very.
Oh,
this
yeah.
has been not.
Oh yeah. So honestly,
we're gonna
I'm
pull a little
I'm
Pathfinder into here.
sure.
So you're gonna roll
Mhm.
at disadvantage,
Okay.
DC 17,
Oh boy.
to help them, and if you succeed,
Uh,
they can get a full night's rest without.
it's just a dex save
It's
or
just-
just a dex roll.
yes, just
No,
a
no
dex,
acrobatics
no
or
dex check.
Okay.
You are too distracted to put any sort of finesse on it.
Which ones?
You need to beat
The
the
two that are
12
gonna
on
make it.
disadvantage.
So which die?
Oh, you're at disadvantage?
Yes.
Uh oh, Binky. Red and black. Friend of Jack.
These two.
Those
Red
two.
and blue.
Disadvantage.
Before you give him the result,
Yes, I don't know anything. Yeah.
could I have used my last inspiration on that
So your last inspiration
for the day?
for
Yeah.
the day.
I am self-inspired, but I didn't use it yet because I nat 20'd. But if
so
it
you
doesn't
got
go
it
away in
back.
10 minutes, well, yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
It's the unseen university.
Well, so also, isn't it like after the roll, but before the
Yes,
before it's
I don't know
announced?
what
That's why I
Yeah,
stopped
yeah,
him.
yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, wait, let me
So-
try to lawyer into this.
You actually saved it there because I just needed +1 more.
So it doesn't matter what the
It
inspiration.
doesn't matter what it was. I just needed 1
So-
to hit a 17.
So you two have been working at this for hours, and it's getting to be like 11
Lawyer,
o'clock.
doctor,
You
lawyer,
take your hour rest.
lawyer.
You're like, this cannot. We're going to be at this all night. We'll say 10 o'clock. You take your rest. It's 11. Rain comes over and is like, oh, you realize you can just do this. And just distractingly starts hitting, and you realize it's like a canvas that's rolling. And as they're hitting
Rain
it
is running on
faster,
it.
Yeah.
you see look at this little guy's going
I tackled
even
the machine.
faster.
No, I'm just kidding.
As you're like about to jump and Rain, you realize like, what is that? And you kind of go down. Zaros just reading a book, looks over, sees what's about to happen, just like, oh, well, it's the end of the day. Throws you a little like, you know, you just move your how do you inspire Rain as you walk by?
So I walk over at this point. I need a stretch from looking through all these
Yeah.
books. You know, I'm really good at sticking my head into books and studying, but I get also distracted after some amount of time. And I walk over, and I can tell that Rain is like playing with this thing I see. And as I walk over, you're literally on top of it, like, running along it, but you're kind of just starting to balance at this point on
Uh-huh.
it, and like getting distracted that way, and like seeing if you can log balance, stay on top of it, and slowing him down.
Okay.
So I come up to it and I lean against it and I just go, and I like spin the roll really quick, and Raina's like,
By
rubbing
George,
her
you've
fingers
done
on
it!
top of it.
And you continue.
Just brings it back out of his
and
distraction.
You guys, you
And I
both
walk
realize,
away.
like, holy crap, we gotta go. And within the next, like, 45 minutes, an hour, you're able to knock the whole thing out, and you two wrap it up nicely to get a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Good job, everyone.
So,
Except
I-
sorry, you didn't find the thing you was looking for.
Yeah, but you at least
But you
learned
found
a
the
little bit
copier.
you did find the copier.
And I'm sure it should.
And you learned a little bit about the Durgar,
Yeah.
and, you know, they probably have ways in.
good pick.
That was a pretty, like, let's be honest, even your unnatural 20
Yeah.
to find recent information would have been a possible
Yeah.
stretch. So that's all right. So it's
I
around
can't believe you needed one.
I
Midnight,
just needed 1. It's wild.
the night. And no one else. You did see throughout the entire ordeal a couple young wizards popping their heads in, and some looking amused, some looking annoyed, some just not even looking and just half asleep as they walk by. But it's around midnight. Anything else? Or is it back to...
No, I think pretty much.
It's sleep time.
I think Zaros might have done that spin of the wheel as he was walking out.
Gotcha. So you head out, get back to
Yeah,
the room.
I would follow you.
Yeah. So you all converge there between 11 and 12.
I'm
Yes.
sleeping in the bathtub.
All right. Yes, you beeline it for the bathtub. Lock the doors.
Degenerates.
So you all individually make it back to the room about midnight. The door to the bathroom is already closed. You know that if you leave and take a right and think about it hard enough, there is another bathroom that you can access for your nightly needs.
So you go up and try to open the one, and I'm just like, no, occupied, occupado.
Occupado.
There's music playing somehow. You know.
Being that we were able to finish on such short notice,
Yes.
would Wasp have some time to scribe before bed?
Yeah, I mean, that's what an action.
It's a spell.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Wasn't sure.
Dumb bitch. Could I scry on the girl from the Island of Small Gods, the one who drew the boar skull on the bottom of the prison floor?
Yes. So you know, the room is pretty cozy. You can definitely relax against some books. there's plenty of room for a cozy night. So you go to a little corner, you've got a little candle next to you. Do you prepare in any way for this spell, or like what memory are you thinking of as you focus in on her?
I mean the fight that we had in the courtyard, and just like the look of like confusion and fear on her face, and I just want to like check in and make sure she's okay.
Yeah.
Last time I checked on her, she had been a little bit battered up.
Last time you checked in on her, she had been battered up and crying, and had also drawn a little picture in the sand. So, what's the save?
To resist?
Yes.
I believe it's a wisdom saving throw.
Honestly, I haven't really felt it.
Against a spell DC of 16.
I've been taking it slow though. just in case.
You focus in and you remember her face, and you remember seeing it in fear, and you remember seeing it in tears, and it seems like something's blocking your connection to her, and you're not sure if it's her or something around her, but you don't connect. Wait, do you know if she resists or not? The spell? Like,
I would say it's
I
probably
would
DM's
think
choice.
so.
yeah. So you don't. You're not sure why, but you don't connect to
Can't
her.
connect to her. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'll just go to bed.
Yeah. I think you can try again after 24 hours.
Yeah, I don't know what the try again period.
All right. So anyone else want to do anything before hitting that button?
I'm just gonna add a little character flavor. So Azars goes in, locks the door behind him. It's got multiple latches on it. Locks up, takes his cloak off. He goes in some of the inner pockets and pulls out a bunch of these like foreign flowers and fragrances, and uses that to kind of like fragrance up the bath. Definitely has the window propped open to get the nice breeze.
Yep. And it's dark there.
Oh yeah. The no lights on. He doesn't turn any lights on.
No,
You
I
can-
mean through the window.
Oh, cool. Okay,
Yeah,
so it
yeah.
follows what's outside, or at least it currently is.
Apparently.
And gonna put the water and just like sink right up to the nose and just like hook horns on the back of the tub and just like
Yep. Just
out.
you hear some
It's like
some
warm
buzzing,
water
some
running in the tub.
insects every now and then. You hear like some fish jumping. Every now and then you hear something much larger than fish jumping.
And that actually makes Zaris feel very at home.
Who's taking the bed? Just out of curiosity, there is one
I'm
bed.
used to not having a bed, so
Okay.
I will not be.
Yeah, I've slept in the bed before, but like I can give it up.
So
for
it's
some reason.
crushed.
What's a bed?
I was about to say, you can have it.
All right, well,
Yep,
there
it
you
is nice and
Are there cat
comfortable.
beds?
Huh? Not that other than ripped up books if they just
Sleeping on the books.
Not the books. They definitely both tore up the books.
So yep, you relax in the bed. It is very comfortable. You've been here
Full
before.
paper. Yeah,
If there's one
nesting.
thing Rincewind did right, it was his mattress.
go. Right.
That you know of at least. So
Literally just
you guys, in the sanctity of the room, relax, calm, quiet night. Everyone gets a long rest.